Okay, let's proceed to the sample problem number 2. Additional sample problem number 2. For equilibrium of non-concurrent force system. Kaya natin ito tinatawag non-concurrent force system because the forces is neither parallel nor concurrent. Okay, so in this case guys, yung mga force system natin including the external and the support reactions ay hindi nagpa-pass through on a single point. Okay, so ibig sabihin, isolve na natin to. The thrust shown is supported by a hinge at A and roller at B. Sinabi na, maliwanag kung anong type ng support yung meron tayo. A load 200 kN is supported by a hinge at A and roller at B. Find the support reactions at A and B. Okay, if this is spin guys, okay, if this is spin, tingin nyo ano kaya yung magiging reaction na to. This is a tricky part. Okay? Kasi sabi ko sa inyo guys, that kapag ka mag-a-assume kayo ng direction ng support reactions natin, always remember that mag-refer kayo doon sa may loadings. Isa-isa lang ang pakawala. Pag pinakawala natin to guys, hinayaan mo to dito, this one isahayaan mo, yung green isahayaan mo lang dyan, umiikot yan. Ngayon, hinila mo siya dito with a certain force na 20 kN. Ano mangyayari? Ang mangyayari guys, yung point na to, eto, yung point na to is pupunta doon, tama? Oo, ganun yung mangyayari dyan. Iikot yung pinaka-system mo. Sana na-imagine nyo. Ibig sabihin, para siyang, alam niyo ba to, di ba since parang merong pin yan, merong ano yan, sa pinaka dito. Di ba inaalaw niya umikot yan? Di ba yung buong system na yan, iikot talaga yan. Okay? So, paano ba yun? Magiging ganito yun. Natatouch ko ba siya? Hindi kasi siya na ano eh. Para maging gaganon siya. Ayun, iikot siyang pa ganon. Okay, so I hope guys na i-imagine niyo yung sinasabi ko. So, ayun, iikot siya pa ganon. So, ano yung kailangan? Aangat tong point na to. I believe na gawa na natin to ng free body diagram before eh. Aangat yung point na yan. Ano yung kailangan mo dyan? Ng A. Sabihin, pababa dapat yung A. Sir, nagkamali ako ng assumption dyan eh. Tama, mali na ba ako? Hindi naman guys. Okay, tinuturo ko lang talaga is yung, ano ba yung paano mo ba ina-analyze yung mga direction ng assumptions without computing first. So, kung mamamali ka dyan, magdi-negative lang ang sagot mo, but the magnitude will be, kung tama yung computations, the magnitude will still be the same. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, this is R, A, Y. Ngayon, kung titingnan mo guys, that this force right here, pag ano mo yan, ang mangyayari dyan, di ba, magkakaroon yan dalawang component, which is this one, wait lang, and this one. Tama? Ngayon, kung papansinin mo, this one, the x component of 20 kN, okay, the 20 kN is papunta saan? Papunta sa kanan. So, tingin mo, paano magre-react tong pin? O, di of course, papunta naman siya sa kaliwa. Ayan. So, this is RAX. Now naman, for pin or for roller naman, ano mangyayari? Ito, hayaan mo naman to dito. Okay, hayaan mo dyan, wag mo babaklasin yan. Ito naman yung baklasin mo. Pag binaklas mo yan at hinila mo dito, babagsak siya. So, ano kailangan yung direction? Paangat. This is R, B, Y. Okay, so, ayun, meron na tayo. Actually, this is just madali lang talaga siyang sample problem kung iintindihin natin. Okay? So, para makuha natin siguro, mamili lang kayo yung mga reactions ng ganyan. Tandaan nyo pagka nag-summation forces horizontal tayo, basically, makakakuha na tayo dito. Okay? Kahit saan yung magsimula. Pwede kang magsimula sa moment, pwede kang magsimula sa Y or X. So, sige, para maiba naman, para hindi naman tayo puro sa moment, try kaya natin yung summation forces. Ay, ba rin? Try kaya natin yung summation forces along x is equal to 0, considering to the right, positive. So, 0 is equal to, ang x components lang natin dyan is RAX and the x component netong 20 kN. So, in this case, we have negative RAX dahil paano siya, plus 20, kung kukunin natin yung horizontal component with given 30 degrees, 20 cosine of 30 ba? Okay, 30. So, RAX is equal to, so 20 cosine of 30, this is simply equal to 17 point, wait lang, 17.321. So, we have 17.321 kilo Newton. So, that's for RAX na. For RAY naman, magkakaroon tayo ng unknowns dyan. Okay, sige, gusto nyo balibagin ulit yung RAY. RAY kay bumato. Considering upward positive summation of forces along Y equal to 0. 0 is equal to, guys, yung FB saka FY is same lang siya. FH saka FX is same lang din siya. So, parang for notation, we have X for horizontal, Y for vertical. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Baka nalilito kayo pagka FX minsan ginagamit ko, minsan naman FH, o kaya naman FY, minsan naman FV. So, same lang yon. Okay, for FY, mapapansin nyo, we have negative RAY plus RBY. Minus the vertical component of this force. Ito yun, no? Itong force na yan. Okay, so we have negative 20. Since Y component yan, sine of 30. Okay, so since wala yan, i-take nyo to as equation 1. Okay? So, now guys, that we have RAX and wala tayong meron tayong RAX pero equation 1 pa rin. Nakakadalawang equation ka na. We have summation forces horizontal and summation forces vertical. Kulang. O yun. Okay, favorite. Summation moment at A. A na lang siguro. Okay, summation moment at A is equal to 0 considering clockwise positive. Okay? So, ibig sabihin guys, actually kahit saan kayo umikot dyan pwede kayo umikot ng B, pwede kayo umikot ng A, depende naman yan sa trip nyo. Okay, so ikot muna tayo ng A, sige, pakita na lang natin yung B mamaya. So, 0 is equal to, pag nagsimula ka sa A, ang mga lilitaw na forces mo dyan, basically, eto bang RAY saka RAX is makaka-create ba ng moment yan if dito tayo magte-take? If yan ang moment center? Di ba hindi? Kasi kung yan ang moment center, magpa-pass through si RAY at saka si RAX dyan. So, technically, wala yan. Ang lilitaw dyan, ang magkakaroon tayo ng components dyan is simply the RBY. Ito guys huwag nyo itong kakalimutan. Kapag ganyan guys na magkakaroon din to ng ating, let's say this is F nga para Okay, so this is Fx, this is Fy. So, kung mapapansin nyo guys, etong mga portion na to is makaka-create din ng moment from moment center A. Dito tayo medyo medyo nakakalito. So, isa-isay natin ano-ano yung magkakaroon dyan. So, we have RBY, we have the Fy, at kung titingnan nyo, we also have Fx. Isa-isay natin yan For RBY guys, basically, kung magte-take tayo ng moment at point A, ano yung magiging ikot niya? If ito yung ating RBY. O from point A yan guys, kung papansin niyo, okay, ayan yan, iikot yan guys papunta doon. So basically, counterclockwise, so magne-negative tayo. Okay, so basically, this is negative RB. So we have negative RB multiplied by the perpendicular distance. Ang perpendicular distance niya from A ay ang perpendicular distance niya from A ay 9 meters. Okay, so ito yun, 9 meters. So, multiply by that, we have 9 meters. Okay, yari na tayo sa RBY. Now naman, ang lilitaw naman sa atin is the Fy. Kung papansin niyo mula sa A, okay, tanggalin nga lang natin tong ayan. Mula sa A guys, pag measure natin yan, sir, wala naman pong perpendicular distance yan. Lagi yung tatandaan, nahahabaan nga natin yan. Ayan. So, pag po ba ganyan, okay, magkakaroon na ba ng perpendicular distance yan from A? Meron na. Ito yun, Ayan na yun. So, ibig sabihin, ilan yun? We have 9 plus 3. Paano magiging ikot niya? Kung ito ay pababa from A, iikot po yan ng pa-clockwise naman. Kung pa-clockwise yun, so positive pala si Fy natin. So, ibig sabihin, by the way, this is 9. Nawala. Okay. Plus Fy multiplied by 9 plus 3 is 12. Now, meron pa ba tayo? Actually, meron pa. Okay, which is Fx naman. Si Fx naman guys, kung papansinin nyo, hindi talaga, wala kang makikitang perpendicular distance dyan. Pero what if habaan mo ng ganyan? Meron na ba yun? Di ba this is also force Fx by principle of transmissibility. Ngayon, pag ganyan ba at pinoint out mo yung from A, makakreate ka na ba ng perpendicular distance from A? Of course, meron. In this case, ang sukat naman niya is 3 plus 1.5. Tama? Ayun yun, no? Mula dito hanggang dito is 3. Mula dito hanggang dito is 1.5. So, kung titingnan mo, kukunin mo yung dimensions, yun na guys, ang perpendicular distance naman niya. So, paano iikot niya? If ito ay papunta dito at dito ka nagtitake ng moment, iikot po pa, ganun yan. Okay, so ibig sabihin, clockwise, so plus Fx multiplied by, again, we have 3 plus 1.5. 3 plus 1.5. Okay, simplifying, we have 0 is equal to negative RB multiplied by 9 plus, ano ba yung F natin dito? Ang Fy natin guys dito by the way is 20 sine of 30. Ang Fx natin dito is 20 cosine of 30. So, sabihin Fy plus, okay, we have 20 sine of 30 multiplied by 12 plus 20 cosine of 30 multiplied by 3 plus 1.5. Okay? So, 0, negative x, 9, plus 20 sine of 30, 12, plus 20 cosine of 30, multiplied by 3 plus 1.5. So, basically, this is equal to, if I'm not mistaken, this is equal to 21.99. So, for RB, this is equal to 21.99 kilonewton. So, ibig sabihin, naka-create na tayo guys ng RBY natin. We have RAX, we have ano. Makuha na ba natin si RAY? Actually, taking this one, taking the equation 1, okay? Taking the equation 1, okay guys. May ganun pala yun. Ngayon ko lang na ano yun. From equation 1, okay? Ngayon, meron ka ng RAY. Wala ka pa ng RAY. Ang RBY mo ngayon, okay? By the way guys, yung RBY natin is simply RB. Sorry, hindi ko lang na siya nalagyan. This is RBY. Okay. Wala namang ibang component yan. Roller lang naman yan. So, RBY natin is 21.99. Okay. Plus 20 sine of ano. So, makukuha na natin si RAY. So, basically, 0 is equal to negative x or negative RAY plus 21.99 minus 20 sine of 30. So, taking that, makukuha na natin, this is equal to 11.99. For RAY, this is 11.99 kilonewton. Okay, so RBY and RAY. Guys, pagka ang tinatanong sa atin is the horizontal component of the reaction at A and B. Okay? Okay, the horizontal and vertical component, yan dalawa na yan. Pero pag tinatanong is the resultant of the support reactions, kukunin mo muna si R, square root of 11.99 square plus 21.99 square. So, yung resultant ng A natin, let's say this is RA, RA na ngayon yan, square root ng 11.99 square plus 21.99 square, this is simply equal to 25, okay, 25 point, tama lang ba? Okay, 25 point RBY. Sorry, mali pala ginamit ko. Okay, RA pala tayo, RBY pala ginamit ko. So, hindi siya 11 point, sorry guys, hindi siya 11.99. Okay, ulitin natin. Okay, para makuha natin si RA, this is simply equal to square root of RAX square plus RA y square. So, meron tayong RAX na 200 at meron tayong RAY na 11.19. Siya pala dapat. Okay, so RA is equal to square root of, we have 17.321 square plus the RAY, we have 11.99 square. So, RA is simply equal to, wait lang, 0.99 square plus 17.321 square. So, this is equal to is equal to 21.06 or 21.066. 21.066 ito yung final answer natin kung yan yung tinatanong. Okay, so paki-screenshot yung questions. Ayan naman type for sample problem number 2. Okay?